No, I never thought of naming my boys Chris Jr., mostly because Chris is a super lame name. Good job, Mom and Dad. Not. President Donald Trump doesn't think anyone in the world can do what he does. He is, in all things, including the presidency, the best, without peer. To borrow one of his words, perfect. So, following in his footsteps is impossible, literally. But if there is anyone that Trump wants to do that, that person would have to have Trump in their name too. And while the president clearly has eyes for his eldest daughter Ivanka Trump's future political prospects, it's becoming clearer and clearer that it's his eldest son who is the one most likely to follow the 45th president into political life. Quote, "You never know," Trump Jr. told NBC News in October 2018, adding, "I'm never going to rule anything out right now," end quote. But by March of this year, Trump Jr. was way more willing to entertain the possibility of a future political run. Quote, "I see what my father's doing, and I'm just damn proud as an American to see those results, and I'm going to keep fighting for him," Trump Jr. said at a rally for his dad in Michigan. And he went on, "I won't rule it out for myself, but first things first, we're going to let him finish up strong," end quote. Now, at that same rally, Donald Trump Jr. offered up this decidedly candidate-y riff, quote, "I get that I'm the son of a billionaire from New York City, but I think everyone knows, and anyone who's seen me on the campaign trail knows, I have friends in flyover country. I spent time with them over the years hunting, fishing, competitive shooting, all of those things. I mean, I actually spend much more time here than I do at the rubber chicken charity dinner circuit in New York City. These are my people. I get it," end quote. Yes, Donald Trump Jr. as the average Joe. No, that totally makes sense. Now, in his defense, though, Don Jr. did do a whole lot of campaigning for Republicans in the 2018 midterms, and he was a hot commodity on the stump. Jr. did at least 60 events for Republican candidates during the 2018 campaign, going everywhere from Ohio to Montana to West Virginia to North Dakota. And everywhere he went, he got the rock star treatment that the Trump base usually reserves for his dad. Quote, "Don's gotten really good," Trump said while watching his oldest son on Fox News, according to the Washington Post, adding, "My people love him," end quote. And they do! Mostly because if it's possible to be more Trump-y than Trump himself, then Don Jr. is your guy. He revels in trolling Democrats with memes supporting his father and painting the left in the media as whiny babies who can't stand a president who stands up for what he believes and doesn't care what they think of him. Trump Jr.'s role as King Troll occasionally gets him into trouble. In June, Trump Jr. retweeted a false claim that California Senator Kamala Harris was, quote, "not an American black," with this comment of his own appended to that false tweet. Quote, "Is this true? Wow." He later deleted that tweet. And while being an heir, literally, to the Trump political and pecuniary fortunes is a major boost for Don Jr. among the most dedicated fans of this president, the proverbial sins of the father are very much visited on the son. For example, it was Don Jr. who was in the middle of that June 2016 Trump Tower meeting between the top brass of the Trump campaign and several Russians who had promised Trump Jr. dirt on Hillary Clinton. And it was Trump Jr. who, when informed of the potential negative information on his dad's 2016 opponent, sent an email reading this, quote, "If it's what you say, I love it, especially later in the summer," end quote. And it was Trump Jr. who released a statement in the wake of the reporting on that meeting that was in his name, but had actually been written by his father. So, not exactly a clean bill of political health there. But remember this, Donald Trump is the current president of the United States. Stories that would have kneecapped any other politician have, generally speaking, glanced off Trump. Could his son have inherited that Teflon gene? But here's what I do know. Whether or not Donald Trump gets reelected in 2020, there will be a fight for the future of the Republican Party come 2024. The establishment of the party will attempt to seize back control after Trump's hostile takeover of 2016. And the Trump wing of the party will put forward one of its own, insisting that what the 45th president began wasn't an exception, it's a new rule. So who will be the inheritor of the Trump coalition? Well, Mike Pence, currently playing the role of vice president in this reality TV drama, is really hoping it's him. Except, well, this is Trump we're talking about. And this quote from the president on NBC's Meet the Press in June isn't exactly confidence-inspiring for old Mike Pence. Quote, I'm not even thinking of it. It's so far out. I mean, it's so far out. Now what happens in 2024? I don't know that Mike is going to run. I don't know who's running or anything else, end quote. What if, and I'm just spitballing here, Donald Trump Jr. ran for president in 2024? You think that might change the president's mind about who he wants to hand off his legacy to? Yeah, me too. And that is the point. We make New Point episodes every Tuesday and Thursday. Check them all out.